Hello and welcome back. Well, not really welcome back because this is the first episode, but this is gonna be hopefully the beginning of a Minecraft series. My name is Mellow Loon, but you can also call me Star. Um, and this is modded Minecraft. I'm very new to this. I've only been on this server a few times, but this is a server with my friends called Moth Kingdom. Um, I just kind of want to take you guys with me and to see what fun things I do. I'm new to modded Minecraft, so there's a lot of blocks. There's a lot of fun things that I am still learning. It's like playing Minecraft for the first time, so I think it'd be fun to document this. Yeah. Now just gonna eat some food. And then give you guys a little tour and rundown of what we have so far. So this mod, we're using the Better MC, I think it's the Forge Modpack. So like right now, I don't think any of the stuff in here is new other than like there's little particles. This house is one of the spawned in structures, so we have a lot of new farms. There's a lot of different blocks, like there's different trees. The way that texturing is done is different. Overall, I really like it. There's also seasons, which I think are kind of interesting. They add a bit of spice to your gameplay. The only thing I don't like about the seasons is that during winter, I can't grow any trees, which, considering my house is going to be primarily wood, is a little frustrating. So, I have my quote-unquote garage. I'm going to try and use this a lot. We're going to see how this goes. So, fun little thing. Wait, the carpet has grown, like fully grown berry bushes. Okay, berry bushes, which I learned from Hermitcraft, makes it so that your horse can't walk over it. But I know you can't have trapdoors above it, because if there's trapdoors, he'll just walk right over it. But otherwise, this is like a fully functional garage. I can ride him in and out, but he cannot leave on his own. So that's my garage. And then so if you come down this way, you go up here. I'm gonna have this like kind of go around and go down. But this is gonna be like my porch. I'm gonna have like really big windows. And so I've started kind of the interior. You don't mind if I do. So let me explain. So like that's my bed for while I work out here, which I'm the only one on right now. Okay, I can't. Let me real quick. Okay. So my dog is staring at the wall. Don't know why. I think I just left him there. I mean, yeah, I did leave him there. But anyways, so this is my house so far. So this is like the front. Like I'll probably like put some plants or stuff like junk here. And then to give the room a bit more interest, I'll have like, I don't know, something up here, like maybe bookshelves or storage. Haven't fully decided, but this little area right here is going to be a room. There's going to be a wall here. Then you'll walk into this. This might be like either a kitchen or a living space. I kind of patchwork my houses, especially since like I kind of want this one to look nice. And I haven't built one like this in a while. I'm on another server as well with some friends that's vanilla, and that one I'm building an underwater base for the first time, which is really interesting and also kind of hard. But I also don't normally make windows this tall, so like I'm not used to having ceilings this high, so that's also gonna be kind of interesting. I might be able to do like some fun lighting at the top. I haven't decided what the interior walls are gonna be. Maybe, let me see. Maybe this? Because I was playing around with this before. I already started and then rechanged the design of this house once. So it's very likely that, like, things might change as I work. But I might do the pink, unless I go and explore and, like, find other kinds of wood. But yeah. So we're doing that. This is going to be like a little sunroom. This is probably going to have like some stained glass. And then coming up here, this is going to be like a little greenhouse for me. And then the greenhouse will also continue to like a little farm area right here. But it's going to have like a dome. Like a dome, but it's going to be like a barrel arch. I think that's the right term. And then it'll kind of like meet the hill right here and kind of mesh into it. Haven't decided what's gonna go over here yet. Probably just gonna be more rooms, more storage, etc. And then there's gonna be a tower, and I'll show you from down here. Okay. Wow, look at that. I need to name the horse also. I need to name the horse. I haven't decided on a name. I will be taking suggestions. Look at this beautiful texturing I did. I don't texture enough in my builds when I do things. So I'm gonna have like a roof right here. Probably angled this way. This is gonna be like a sloped, like an angled roof. And then this right here is gonna be like a tower. Pretty basic, nothing super fancy. I just have it wide enough so that way I can have windows going up it. And then probably like a cone-shaped roof, I'm thinking. This is gonna have at least 2 stories, and then like this will probably be at least 3 stories tall, like for the tower. I can't really think of anything else. I eventually, like, I'm a person who really likes, I like number one, building is like my favorite thing to do in Minecraft. That's one of the, especially survival, I've recently gotten into building. I used to really prefer building in creative, but I think doing it in survival makes it a lot more interesting and also more rewarding. Just because like building in survival is harder because you have to gain materials while also, again, surviving. And so there's just a sense of like accomplishment when you do it, because then it's like, oh yeah, I did do that. I built that in survival, and people are like, oh wow, how'd you do that? And I'll be like, well, I don't know. Oh, okay. The other thing is this is going to be a little pond, so this is probably going to have a little bit of a pier or something sticking out so I can fish here. It might continue this way, and maybe there could be like a waterfall, I don't know. Oh, another part of the mod pack is like the chests look different. This is a regular chest because this one isn't specific to the wood, so that's just like a regular Minecraft chest. This is an oak chest, which I actually think looks quite nice. If depending on the wood I make a crafting table with, I can like get different textures. I can also like, if I want to like oh, that's pretty cool actually. That's a lot of books. Oh, my all caps is on. If I want to look at like shelf, it'll show me like all the shelves, and then if I like click it, like well, I need a workbench to do it, and I don't have a workbench, but that's cool. There's also like a lot of food and that kind of goes in hand with like the let me just click that so it goes. How do I get rid of this? Oh no. Oh, also it adds snoring sounds, which I have mixed feelings about. There was a cat we found, and its name is One Brain Cell, and I think I told Moth that we should protect him at all costs, because I mean, with a name like that, it like, you kind of have to. So I'm gonna get working on this house a little bit more, and then I will probably pop back in to show you what I've done or what I've decided to do for the interior. So we've started putting up walls. Again, like I said earlier, I have gone with the pink wood, mahogany, whatever. I'm gonna call it pink just because visually it makes sense. I think it goes really fun with, really, God, words are so hard. I think it looks really nice with the green, especially since it's very similar to red and green. So I think it complements it pretty well. Plus it makes it kind of fun and funky. Because I'm playing modded Minecraft, I really want to take full advantage of all the mod packs, because like when I'm playing vanilla, I can just use the regular wood normally, and that's normally what I'm kind of stuck with, just because it is vanilla and you don't have all these additional things unless you use mod packs. So I'm trying to make sure I use things that I don't typically have access to, because I don't think any other than like cobblestone and stone. Yes, I have a cow up there. Yeah, he just climbed the ladder. I don't know. Yeah. But other than like stone I haven't really used anything. Oh, so we're gonna have a big window there. I planted some stuff because I was getting hungry in the game. And so this is gonna have an opening here where it just walks right over. I'm gonna have sugarcane there, just like that sign said, in case my brain, in case somehow I forget. Also, okay, a few things that I also really like about the mod packs, because like again, this is like stuff that I kind of wish was in game. In the top left, it tells you what block I'm looking at. If I'm hovering over a crop, it tells me how much it has grown. It also tells you like what mod pack it's from. So like this is just Minecraft, but obviously it's been retextured. Let's see, if I hover over that, that's allium. Again, it's retextured. That says mature, meaning it's fully grown. This is like, this is biomes of plenty. That's also it. That's also it. Oh, and like if you hover over something that has stuff in it, it'll show you the items. So like if I go to the chest, it shows me what's in there. It doesn't show me everything, but it shows at least like the top different blocks. It tells me the amount as well, which is really nice. Does the same for coal. Or not coal, but the furnace. Oh, the map. Top right. I wish this map feature was actually in vanilla, because I feel like it does slightly defeat the purpose of making maps in the game. However, I still think this would be really nice to have in vanilla, because one, it has the coordinates, it has like my current coordinate, and what biome I'm in, and if I click M, it takes me to this, and I can scroll in and out, and basically this is all the area that I have explored, all the chunks that I've loaded in. I'm not sure if this shows the same thing for everybody on the server. I'm not sure if it's like individualized per player. Like there's actually a little chunk right here that I haven't even, like there's a few little spots. But I love this because directionally it makes it so much easier for the player to navigate the world, especially if you find that you get lost easily or turned around. It also lets me see the mobs in the area. So if I'm like, okay, it's nighttime, I want to find skeletons. Okay, well there's some skeletons right here. It's obviously not nighttime, but like the same idea applies. So like if I'm looking for cows in the area, there will be a thing with cows. If a player is on here, it'll show me where the player is. This also updates as you build and as the environment changes. So like when it gets to a different season and the environment is starting to be covered in snow, you will see in the circle, like the circumference in which I have loaded in, it'll start to show snow on here. As you can see, it shows my little base. Over here, it shows that starter house. And like down here, like you can see there's like this is a structure that spawned in, this is a structure that spawned in. Again, that comes with the mod pack. There's a house. There's a tower I found down here. I built a little bridge. So like just a lot of really cool stuff and just really helpful, especially this, like, I love the arrow. Feels a lot more precise than the normal arrow in Minecraft maps. So just like little nitpicky things that I think really improve the quality of the gameplay. Yeah, honestly. Ooh, I know what I can do right here. Since this has a little thing right here, I could line up the beam. Let's see how tall. Let's see. Because I can just make this my staircase, because also, like, I'm kind of inspired a little bit by these structures that are put into this mod pack, because there's like little things that I normally wouldn't do in my builds that I think look really nice in the builds that are in this world. And I'll probably like show some of them off, because honestly, I really enjoy it. I will say the only downside I've noticed as a builder is I don't want to live near them, because it takes away from my builds and me wanting to build. Like that tower I showed on the map, which I'll probably eventually show, just because I need to go down there myself to get some of my stuff from there. I found that even though originally I wanted to build a village around there just because I really like the aesthetic of the tower, I don't build in that aesthetic. It's a very detailed style, and while if I was doing a singular structure, maybe I'd be enticed to do it. I don't find myself wanting to build in that style. So I found myself realizing, like, I don't want to build next to it because my stuff isn't going to feel cohesive with it, and I feel like there's a level of comparison with it. Someone else is on. Oh, it's Moth! That's very exciting. My location for my base changed probably about like 3 times before I settled on being near everyone. I originally didn't want to because when I play Minecraft, I tend to want to build like a whole village in a city, and like somewhere that like it feels lively and it feels less like, especially if it's single player, like I need to be near a village because I don't like to feel alone in the game. I prefer to feel like I'm around other players, other people. This basically summary: structures are cool. Wouldn't want to live near them just because, again, I'm a builder and there's something just different about, it's not like I'm living near another player. Oh, there's just something different about playing near in-game structures versus like fellow players. I don't know how to, like, I don't really know how to explain it. I feel like unless you're like in that situation, excuse me, you might not like really understand what I mean. And like not even like vanilla craft structures is the weird thing. Like I think it only bothers me because it's a mod pack and because they're so much fancier than I'm used to. So like there's that kind of level of comparison. Yeah, I mean, but just something interesting I kind of noticed because, like, again, I'm not used to having these very detailed, like, in-game, like, structures that you can find. And they're not that hard to find either. Like, I don't know if it's, maybe there's multiple packs that are, so, like, maybe we're getting, like, different creator stuff. Not entirely sure if they're from the same pack. Probably, because I feel like they're all very well made. And I'll probably go and show one off in just a minute, just because, like, again, pretty cool. And I feel like maybe showing what I'm talking about will make it easier to understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so I'm walking over to the structure and I just realized that Moth has actually made quite a bit of progress on their house, and honestly, I just wanted to show this off because this is really nice looking. And it looks like they're also kind of taking advantage of like the mod pack. I believe they are more familiar with it than I am because they were them and one other player were the ones who suggested it. But like again, like look, we have like custom texture packs. So like this is a barrel, but it's made of birch, so it matches it. There's also like this stained glass, like ways to make patterned glass. This is so cute. Oh, I love the floor. That's really clever. I really like that. That's really subtle. I like. This looks awesome. This is so cute. Also, like, your house looks so good. But yeah, their house looks really awesome. I love this. That's so cool. I like what you did with the checkered floors. They said that they were trying to make the inside look nice. I think it looks great. That's really awesome. I might have to snatch some of their wheat later because I am running low on food. Aw, they smiled. That's cute. So like here, I'll show one of the kind of, like this is one of the kind of structures. It's simple. It's great, I think, just because like it's just a simple house. And like it's great if you're starting out and you're like, okay, cool, I want to live here, because I'm sure there was a bed in here as well, but it's like simple decor. I do need a pot, so I'm actually gonna take this and this. Okay, I need the pot to make a workbench, so I'm just gonna put the flower right in there. You see what I mean by the level of detail? There's nothing in the furnaces. I might actually, these are note blocks. Honestly, might come back and steal these because I think note blocks can be really fun to play with. But yeah, like the level of detail is so nice. I love when I find a new one and I kind of get to walk around, especially if it's a new design that I haven't seen. So like we got a furnace room, and then we can keep making our way up here. These were probably shut before someone explored. So like we have a balcony. What's in here? Nothing. I'm gonna take this actually because this I can use for building. Oh wait, no. Wow, I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. I will take this. Oh, or I'm gonna pick. Oh, maybe I don't want to take that. Never mind. Ah! You know what? I don't need to smelt iron fast. It's fine. I don't mind waiting. I say that now. I'll regret that later. So, ooh, okay. Another one of these. Take the pots. I'm not usually one to like loot decor, but honestly, I need it because I don't feel like making it. Also, I don't think anyone's gonna like live in here, so I don't see why I can't. Ooh, I have yet to explore that, but I don't think it's been fully taken over yet. Because I know like for this one, you had to like kind of kill all the mobs to get in. There's a lot of zombie villagers that are really fast and will kill you with like I think an iron hoe. So it's kind of hard to get in there. This, like, again, I love this. I want to take inspiration from this if I ever make like a furnace. Ah! Yes, I'm aware I'm still using cobblestone. I'm not rich enough yet to justify making iron things. That's just how I work, so bear with me. I'm not gonna steal the books because I feel like it's a waste unless you have silk touch. Can I take this? That was really stupid. Well, now I know. Yeah. Well, that works. So I'm back at the house now, and what I'm thinking is, so I'm trying to figure out what I want the roof to be. There is a specific wood that I did find early on in the game. It's like a dark purple that I think would go with the pink and also kind of complement the green again. So I think I'm gonna go collect that. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment if you want. I'd appreciate it. I like reading comments. I think it's nice to know people enjoy the things I do and create. Yeah, see you next time. Hopefully I keep doing this.